Surprise, ladies and gentlemen, we've got more cringe NIL crap. You can take a look at this story. The Players Lounge, reshaping NIL with NFT experiences. Oh my God. Just as I thought it couldn't get any worse, they're combining NIL with NFTs, and there's a whole website dedicated to this. Let's take a look at this article. It says, the Players Lounge continues to transform the NIL world through unique NFT opportunities for college sports fans after earlier announcing an NFT deal with more than 50 top college athletes. The company released what they're calling the Players Lounge experiences. According to a report from NIL Newsstand, the Players Lounge experiences will offer fans a chance to bid on unique memorabilia and interactive experiences with their favorite athletes. And it says, welcome to the Players Lounge. We are on the recruiting trail, signing up all the big names throughout the country. Join our community for updates on new big signings and all future NFT drops. OMG. Guys, I had to join. I had to pay $1 Ethereum. I'm kidding, I didn't join, but you can take a look. It says, this is on their website. What is the Players Lounge? The Players Lounge is a platform built by Letterman to empower relationships within collegiate sports community through connecting current and former athletes with their respective fan bases while providing opportunities for student athletes to monetize their individual brands. Does that not sound like the biggest money grab? I guess that is what NFTs are, kind of. I know a lot of people are confused on NFTs because they say, well, you know, what is digital art? Let me first say, I do not invest in NFTs. The only thing I'm into is like crypto, things like that, not NFTs. But when someone says I could just screenshot this and I could have, you know, that digital art piece, no, you really can't. Like, think about having fake money. Like, you could have a $100 bill that looks real. You could have a baseball card that's a reprint that looks real. That, you know, you could have a Rolex that looks the exact same as a real Rolex, but it's fake. It's like the same thing. You could have a screenshot of a very expensive NFT, but you can't do anything with that asset. You can't resell it. You do not own it. It's just like having a fake Rolex. It looks like a real Rolex, but you do not own the real thing. That's the idea of NFTs. But they need to do something with this, where they need to edit this and change it, because that sentence, that first run-on sentence, the Players Lounge is a platform built by Letterman to empower relationships within collegiate sports community through collecting current and former athletes with their respective fan bases while providing opportunities for blah, blah, blah. You got to change that. Does that not sound like the dumbest, I don't want to swear, but the dumbest stuff? The Players Lounge is the first NFT community envisioned by players, built for both fans and players alike. It's not built for fans. It's built for fans to waste their money. I guess it's a way for fan bases, in a sense, to support their program. But guys, the thing that fans have to understand and realize, 9 times out of 10, the people that are funding these NIL deals and funding kids to go to schools are boosters. They're not going to be the fan bases. What do NFTs have to do with the Players Lounge? Our NFT collections allow our consumers to access to an exclusive community featuring our athlete partners, private chats, exclusive content, experiences, and more. So basically, this is a college football version of like Bored Ape Yacht Club, where you can own one of those apes and it costs a lot of money, you know, but you get exclusive access to VIP parties. So this is like the college football version of that. What do you get when you purchase a TPL NFT, an awesome and unique piece of digital art? I guess you could resell it. But who would want to? It's a weird market. Private message boards with athletes. So I mean, that's I highly doubt there's a 5-star athlete that's messaging fans who pay for an NFT experience. I'm sure it's either a bot or it's like someone else that's part of the football program. Exclusive content featuring partner athletes, in-person events, future NFT drops, merchandise, and memorabilia. And then going back to the article, the first experience available for fans is an open track on June 26th at the BMW Performance Center in Greer, South Carolina, with Georgia running back Kendall Milton. Members of the private lounge DGD Mafia can bid on one of 5 NFT experiences at the course. The top bidder gets to drive with Kendall Milton, who's like 19 years old, on the track. And by the way, I say he's 19 years old because you have to picture the visual of one of these 60-year-old grown-ass men winning some NFT experience, bidding $5,000 on it, and getting into a sports car with a 19-year-old kid who's being paid to be there. And it's just, it's so cringe. Oh my goodness, it's so cringe. The 4 remaining winners will be paired with Georgia Letterman and oh my goodness, a surprise special guest. I think it's Herschel Walker. I'm kidding, I don't know. But at the Players Lounge, we are committed to bringing fans one-of-a-kind experiences they can't find anyplace else, said Aaron Murray. Is that the Aaron Murray, the former 5-star prospect turned impressive Georgia quarterback? The co-CEO of the Players Lounge and former Georgia quarterback, quote, "Never has a company allowed fans this type of access and interaction with their favorite athletes. As I think back to my playing days, most of my interactions with fans were brief and surface level. The Players Lounge experiences allow for fans to have in-depth conversations and interactions they simply would not have been able to have otherwise, but they're paying for it. So it's fake, it's artificial, it's like paying for sex from a hooker. I mean, I guess it kind of feels good, but it's just fake. I mean, you know, you're paying to be, the idea of a 60-year-old booster paying a 19-year-old kid money to have a conversation with him. Is that not just weird, man? It's just like, listen, the kids can make money. This is a way for fans to support players. 100%, that's great. It doesn't change the dynamic that this is extremely just weird. Like, just weird. More NIL experiences coming soon. Oh, goody. That's just great. NIL plus NFT. Oh. The other upcoming experiences, including golfing. Yay. I want to win that. I want to win that. I'm going to purchase 50 Ethereum so I can have this NFT experience with this football receiver, Lad McCornkey, and tight end Rylan Good. Fans can also bid on a hunting experience with Keith Marshall. Yes, the former 5-star, of course, Keith Marshall, former UGA star and co-CEO of the Players Lounge. And then it says, quote, "The value proposition we offer our more than 100 signed student athletes is the opportunity to build their brand in a way that is authentic to them," Keith Marshall told NIL Newsstand. Kendall is an avid car and racing enthusiast, so partnering with BMV Performance Center was an incredible, perfect fit for him. And then this is a reference to an article from March of 2022, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever. 50 top college athletes sign NFT deals with the Players Lounge. So, this is hilarious. Recently, 11 members of Georgia's national championship team were part of an NFT launch with DGD Mafia that sold out in 3 hours and raised more than $300,000 in sales. Each student athlete received $28K, according to Murray. And I guess it's this digital art of like a Georgia bulldog. That's a green Georgia bulldog with, it looks like a player's signature in the top left. As you can see, this number 00076 sold for $199, and it is currently sold out. So we're starting with the whole NIL NFT thing. It is just a weird situation. I will say it's very unique. A very unique opportunity for many of these players, but that doesn't change the fact that The idea of like a 60-year-old booster paying some sort of paying money to have some sort of NIT experience with a 19-year-old kid. It's an odd dynamic. I would be lying if I said it wasn't an odd dynamic. Let's just call it what it is. It is. It's very weird, and I guess we will see if it works out. And again, guys, the whole thing with NFTs, people can't understand them. I've never bought an NFT in my life. I don't plan on doing it. It's whatever. People make money off of it. That's fine. I have nothing against people buying NFTs. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my God, it's horrible for the environment. Like, whatever, dude. Buy your NFTs. But people say you can just screenshot it. It's the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's like owning a fake Rolex. Like, it looks the exact same as a real Rolex, but it's not. Like, you can screenshot a Bored Ape, NFT, whatever, and have the screenshot, but you don't own the digital asset. You cannot resell the digital asset online for money. Like, you can inspect Element your bank account and say you have $3 million, but you really don't have $3 million. You guys get what I'm saying? That's the idea of NFTs. You can have a reprint, 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle baseball card, but it's not the real thing. The real thing is worth, sometimes millions of dollars. You have a fake $2 card. It looks the exact same, but it's not real. That's the whole idea of actually owning digital art online and investing into it. But we've also got this other, just wanted to quickly touch on this. Vegas Insider updates college football playoff odds. Taking a look at this, you've got Alabama at around plus 200. Just an initial reaction, I think Georgia is horrible value, plus 328. Ohio State is very good value, plus 460. I certainly see them making the playoff. Wow, plus 460 to make the playoff. That is amazing value for Ohio State. Clemson, it's tough. I would not put a bet on Clemson to make the playoff, but I am high on Clemson. It's just the quarterback situation is tough. A&M, I would say no. I would not bet on A&M. USC is pretty good, plus 2,500. Again, that's a lot of projecting, right? That's a lot of projecting. Utah is plus 53. Utah might have the best value here. Michigan's not making it again. Oklahoma, I'm down on this year with the new coach, the quarterback. Notre Dame, I was talking about Notre Dame's schedule yesterday. Guys, I did a video on Notre Dame yesterday, looked at their schedule, did a complete deep dive on them. Such a tough schedule next year, and I looked at their out-of-conference schedule in 2023. I think they even have a tougher schedule, schedule in, well, actually, it's all out of conference. They're an independent. That was a dumb statement. I looked at just their 2023, some of the teams they're facing, it's even tougher. So Notre Dame over the next 2 years has very tough schedules. I will say, if you're a Notre Dame fan, you're recruiting at such a high level right now, you should be optimistic. But Utah might be the best value bet on here, plus 5,300. Texas, it's too risky. Florida, no way. Wisconsin should be good, but you're not going to win the Big Ten championship against Ohio State. LSU, no chance. Penn State, not this year, although I love Penn State going forward. They have a 5-star true freshman quarterback that's going to be the starting quarterback next year. They've got a 5-star superstar running back. I love what Penn State's doing, but not this year. And then Miami. I like Miami. I'm concerned about the wide receivers, the skill position players for Miami, but they have two very talented defensive players who were both highly ranked prospects, and then Tyler Van Dyke. It's like, this is the first year Miami legitimately has a potential great college football quarterback in forever. So I'm very excited about Miami, but the best value here, Ohio State plus 460, they're a lock. And then also Utah and USC, whichever Pac-12 team you think could make it. I see the Pac-12 returning to the college football playoff this year. I really do. I've got a feeling. One of those two teams, I like it. But guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description. I'm, of course, the Depressed Ginger. Thank you for watching.